fucking place
I'm
down.
very cuddly, especially when I hit my daddy with a frying pan. Swan, I'm that baby, gotta love me.
Tell me what's winning.
Shut me. Fly across the room, I like it. I'm good. Mama says it's too much sugar. Daddy is all perplexed.
Oh, that he's moving a little too fast.
Gee, you never know what I'm gonna do next. Wanna see me make a rocket? Watch me put her tail in a socket. She likes to
David, too.
I'm the baby and you gotta love me. Everybody! I'm the baby, gotta love me. Big purple eyes, I'm very cuddly. Don't you think that every home should have
Alan Greer.
He's played the cop in the first Jumanji.
He was in Living Color.
He's so funny,
He's
dude.
very
Was
funny.
he the black cop at the end of Die Hard?
No, that's the Family Matters guy.
No.
The one who was like
Carl-
who killed a kid or whatever.
Carl Winslow?
Yeah.
Yeah, Carl Winslow.
Oh.
But what's the real guy's name? You don't know who David Allen Greer is?
No.
He's like
really
Steve
funny.
Allen Green kind of.
I was about to say, I do know the late, great Steve Allen Green.
He's alive.
Yeah. Great comic, even better Uber driver. I love the Steve Allen Green story we have.
Steampunk. Yeah.
Who's Steve
Have
Allen
we told that
Green?
on the show?
No, he's this old ass paid regular at the store.
From the 80s, during the boom.
And one time me and Ben and Noah or something.
Something. We're at that
Cigar shop by
We're smoking
the Improv?
cigars next to
Okay,
the
hell yeah.
Improv before the open mic.
We're talking about comedy. Like just comedy in general.
Yeah.
And this guy, he's just like this old man. He's got a beard. He's like short, stocky, dresses kind of weird. He comes up and he goes, "Hey, excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt, but did I hear you guys say Steve Allen Green?" And all three of us are like, "No." And he's like, "Oh, well, I heard you talking about comedy. I'm actually a paid regular." And they just launched into
Yeah, well, I go, "Oh, are you a comic?" He goes, "Yeah." I go, "What's your name?" He goes, "Steve Allen Green."
yeah, he said the name. So funny, dude.
That's really funny.
He said he used to do like coke with like Robin Williams and
Yeah.
Richard Pryor and all those guys.
And
And
then
then,
moved to Europe for a while.
yeah, I found clips of him too. He's like killing over there. I think he made a living, but now he's back in LA and he's I found videos of him driving Uber. He clearly have you ever seen people try to post these failed viral video attempts?
Yeah. It's so
Yeah.
He posted like, "Oh, hilarious Uber driver takes me to my destination," and he clearly handed the passenger his iPhone, and he's filming Steve from the back, and Steve is doing his act.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Hey, it's the pirate ship, man.
That's really funny.
Yeah, the pirate ship.
Yeah, he's just trying to do his own thing.
Dude, he gets a Patreon going. He hands out business cards in his Uber. You know, I mean, he's no David Allen Greer, but
David
Desner.
Allen Greer is good.
Dude, David Allen Greer, he's so funny.
He's very.
who
funny.
is he?
He's like he's like a 50-something-year-old black comic.
Watch.
Yeah?
He's in a ton of shit.
Dude, we'll watch some David Allen Greer shit after this.
Pull up his IMDb. Sometay.
Okay.
Sometay.
Sometime.
Sometay Zonday.
Ooh.
The man about to kill himself.
Yeah, did you see that?
Yeah. That's
Move,
so sad.
man. He's going through it right now.
Everything he says I relate to, though.
Tazon Day.
Yeah.
You move your mouth away from the microphone.
Yeah. To breathe in.
You move your mouth away from the penis to breathe in.
Why is that funny?
Well, because it's hard to breathe when
Yeah.
you got a penis in your mouth. Just logistics.
No,
Is
circular breathing, like for trumpet players?
Yeah. You do it through your mouth. Yeah. So you literally blow air into a guy's penis.
Yeah, you have to.
So you use it like a
What do you think it's called?
snorkel?
Getting blown.
It makes
You
sense.
blow air up their pee-pee hole.
That's hot.
So you stick your head up his ass, and then the penis is up above water, and that's how you like breathe. It's like is it like a
give me a
like a snorkel?
Give me a lonesome weekend and an air compressor, and I'm a happy man.
Did you ever put your penis in a vacuum cleaner? Not like the sucky part.
You're not setting this up for a stupid bit, right?
No.
I knew a couple
would
buddies of
never.
mine would use their mom's the same vacuum. They would take turns jacking off with their dick inside of it.
Jesus.
Wait, you
They-
jack off and have your dick inside it?
Yeah, it's like they don't put it in the bottom of the vacuum. They put it in the
Yeah, the tube.
Was it like for
But you
cleanup?
can't. Your hand can't.
They
you can't jack
put
off
their
and
tube
put
in the
your dick
tube.
in the tube.
But was it for like cleanup or like they just trying to suck their cum out of the air?
No, they just felt like. I guess it felt like a pussy.
No, it feels good. My friend told me. I think women are actually a lot like vacuums.
Yeah, it's right. How's that?
Well, they're barely ever used in my bedroom.
Oh,
It's my mom's favorite joke.
really?
Really?
Yeah, because it's about me not cleaning my room and not having sex. Her two favorite things.
Oh,
That's great. That's great.
that's great. My friends broke the vacuum. They did it so much.
Did they come inside of it?
Yeah, they kept coming inside of it, and their mom was like, "Hey, do you guys know why the vacuum doesn't work anymore?" And they're just like watching Paul.
Yeah.
Remember that movie?
Yeah, with the alien.
Yeah, that was the first movie I got drunk to. They got me drunk.
How old were
Simon
you?
Pegg
Yeah.
and not Nick
I
Frost.
took
Seth Rogen.
I took 11 shots of vodka in like 45 minutes.
That's the first time you got drunk.
Yeah, first time I ever drank was I took 11 shots of apple flavored Smirnoff vodka.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And I threw up all over the bathroom. I woke up in the morning, went to church. My family had no idea. I was
Yeah.
like 20, and I remember that waking up that morning and feeling so good.
Really?
I felt like I'd finally become who I was supposed to be.
Hell yeah, dude.
And that's why
A drunk.
I'm here today, sober, recording a talk show in my garage.
In the garage.
Which does bring us to our first topic
Wait.
I wrote down here.
Can I tell my story?
Oh yeah, sure.
The first time I got drunk was in Florida, and we were drinking red Gatorade and Southern Comfort. And the whole night I just ran around the beach punching all my friends in the nuts. I was like, I like alcohol.
How old were you?
26.
Oh yeah, so you're fourth, fifth grade at this time. He was held back 10 years.
A few years.
10 years? You think you're 16 in fifth grade? Did you drive to school in fifth grade?
Your mom also held you back.
Oh, yeah. I was homeschooled.
Yeah.
Oh, and she held him down.
Yeah.
Matt was homeschooled till he was 20, and then he was enrolled in kindergarten.
Yeah. No, she's like, I think you're ready to start school.
I want him to have an advantage over the other students.
Well, I went pre-K part-time when I was 19, but
Yeah.
didn't work out.
We were speaking of which,
learned gentlemen.
were we talking the other day about what if Billy? It's the movie Billy Madison, but he has to go back to school to shoot up every grade. He has to shoot up kindergarten, then first grade.
Yeah, I think that was
second
us.
grade.
You know what I love about school shooters?
But,
I keep getting older, and they stay the same age.
all right.
So this brings us to our first topic. Actually, we have here, Kevin. How old is your daughter?
She's 8.
She's 8. So when does she turn 18? In 10 years?
Yeah.
Siri, set a reminder on my phone for 10 years from now.
What's the reminder for?
What? No, I just wanted to get that out of the way. Okay, here we go.
Ben?
Next,
That's a written bit.
well, we do pre-written bits on the show.
So,
You ask him when his daughter turns 18, then you set a reminder.
Oh,
on
yeah, I
your
was here
phone.
for the bit. I saw it happen.
Yeah,
Well,
it's a good bit. What?
I mean, it's a compliment, I guess. You know,
Yeah.
you want to be my son-in-law?
Yeah,
All right.
I would.
Would you ask him permission?
Yeah, I would call Kevin up.
You'd call him?
Yeah, from the jungle gym. I'd say, hey, Kevin.
Well, she'd be 18.
Just
at that
thought
point.
I'd
You
toodle
can still
in.
use the jungle gym if you're 18.
Okay.
I checked.
You can
That's
still
true.
what?
Use the jungle gym.
Oh, you can?
What's it called? A jungle gym?
Well, do you want to go into that bit?
What bit?
Well, it's clearly like there's the only angle you can have on it is racist.
That's not what I was thinking at all.
What were you thinking?
I was trying to figure out why someone named it a jungle gym.
It's because the kids are climbing on it like monkeys. It's like very obvious.
Oh,
Hey, how old's your dog?
I guess.
My dog,
Yeah, yeah.
Emma, is 5.
5. Yeah, okay.
That's 35 in human years.
Hey, Siri, set a reminder in 13 years to visit his dog.
You think it still applies to dogs the same way?
Well, in 13 years, you're going to be able to marry your dog.
Yeah.
We
God
already like
willing.
gay marriage
Yeah, at this
happened.
rate.
What's next?
There we go. Visit his dog.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I
Will
got
that
it.
pop up in 13 years?
Yeah, the 21st of 2031 at 1:09 a.m. Visit in his dog. It actually
Visit in
says.
his dog.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. Emma, I hope you have a long and happy life. Here's to your
That's how
health.
she dies.
Here's
She'll just be a pillow at that point. No legs.
I always counter pedophilia or like you fucking my daughter with bestiality.
That's only fair.
It's a counter.
Why do they call it bestiality? This is my new thing. I just ask why they call stuff. So. Why do they call it a washing machine?
Why wouldn't they? It's a machine that washes.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
You're the guy that's bad at doing it.
Yeah.
How come they call it a television when you have to have vision to see it? You would think that the television would be some sort of like where you would be having.
You know
a
what
vision.
the worst superpower would be? Supervision.
Why is that?
Because it's like someone goes, "What superpower do you want?" I go, "I want supervision," thinking I'd be able to see everything. Well, it turns out all supervision is just my mom standing in the corner
Oh yeah.
supervising me.
Oh yeah.
What did
I
your
got that
mom?
now.
What would you say your mom's?
A 10, easily. Wait, what were we gonna ask?
What would you say? What's your mom's
What'd I
like
say?
biggest like? Because Ben
Her boobs.
mom's
Oh.
big mama, big mama Ben, always calls Ben and cries on the phone because she's.
Oh, you know what my
she's-
mom does?
What is
She
your
did
mom?
this today. She calls me and she tells me about distant relatives of hers that I've never met that got cancer. Today there were 4 examples of people I'd never met.
You know your great uncle Tony.
Yeah.
I
I go, no. She goes, well, she's Kim's niece's friend.
You remember when we went to Disney World together and she was the one who we met on the dock? We were on the dock together. Remember she had that poodle?
No, I was 3 years old.
Oh, well, she's dead.
Yeah.
That's what my mom said.
Yeah. No, remember
Like,
your
Mom, I haven't
aunt?
seen you in 2 years.
She used to work
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
Bass Pro Shops by our old house, not the old one, the one before that. Anyway, her pussy fell off. Things aren't going well.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, she's in here. Oh, well, that's Jace's fucking fault. No.
It was Matt's fault.
Oh, it was
the first one inside.
Oh, it was Matt's fault.
I came inside before.
Jeez.
Oh,
Sorry.
well.
Really
What
pulling
is
the
this, a house of
really
liars?
pulling the curtain back on the
Hey, tell
Ohana
that dog
Studios.
outside to quit barking.
Yeah.
Hope they picked that all up. Really derailed what we were talking about. What were we talking about? Your mom?
My mom calling.
Something
Oh,
about
yeah.
your mom calling you.
I think
on
it
the
was.
phone.
we were
Should we
done.
talk about relatives that he'd never met before
I-
and tell them that they were dying?
I had this bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this type of person, because moms do that where they're like, no, it was your friend Janice. Remember her mom? She got divorced. That lady they met, that bullshit. This is another type of person. They go, like you're eating a banana. They go, oh, you're eating a banana. And they turn to their husband. They go, Jerry, where were we last week when we were eating bananas?
Yeah.
That shit's so funny.
Yeah. No, we had bananas the other day. Where was it? No, it
Well,
was, it's the most boring.
See, old people are funny when they're boring as shit. Because it's like, this is like, but you have to be like 60 or 70. Or
Well,
70.
I think they don't know
completely
what the fuck to
disagree.
talk to you about. 'Cause
Bro,
like,
when your grandma says shit like that, like, oh, Jerry, where were we? That's fun. When your mom does it, it's like, get a fucking life.
right.
When it's your grandma, you're like, oh, this is cute.
so
You don't have
sweet.
anything left.
dude, every
You
time
just have each other.
if I don't see a relative for a long time, it'll be it could be like 20,
What's his name?
20 years, and essentially just be like, man, haven't seen you in a long time. Yeah, look at you growing up, going big. Yeah, tractor threw a tire. Remember that? What was that? 1997?
What?
Yeah.
What about the people that always tell you how big you were last time they saw you?
Oh yeah.
Or like, I knew you when you were this big.
I love the.
Okay.
I love you. I haven't seen you in 2 years.
I've done a lot of shit since then. You want to talk about that?
Gosh, I wish you were a better relative and come around.
Yeah, you fucking asshole.
Yeah, like geez.
I lived in the same house for 18 years.
Great to see you. I wish I saw you more. If you were such a big piece of shit, maybe you'd be around more. I really want to be around this a lot.
I feel like you guys have a lot of anger you haven't let go of.
Yeah.
I mean, do you really want those people in your life anyway?
No, I actually got a talking to because I was just like, because my parents are divorced. My dad's been married 3 times. My mom's been married
What's his
twice.
name?
Did you know that?
Good bit.
Divorce, huh?
But there's like my extended family is huge. Like there's people, there's my cousins that I haven't even met.
I think
before.
he doth protest too much.
And,
you know what I mean? How big is it?
How big is what?
Your extended family.
Huge.
How big is it when it's not fully extended?
Are you writing that down? The first time I got head was from a big mouth Billy Bass.
Take me to your river.
And its head keeps flopping around. You go, oh shit! Oh.
You gotta be ready.
Oh. That was a bit I did upstairs.
Yeah. You could glue the mouth to the side of your penis, and then when it moves, it would jack you off.
Dude,
Oh, hell yeah.
Me to the river.
Don't worry.
I feel like every family got one of those at some point, and Christmas, they would just take turns like showing it to the whole family. Like, look at this. Look what we got here. And they'd like,
What, a big mouth Billy Bass?
yeah, every single time.
Yeah.
We can never afford one.
That reminded me of the
Divorce.
probably hackiest joke we have ever heard at the Comedy Palace last weekend. Matt!
What?
Yeah, I think I remember it. It's
Who said it?
I mean, we're not gonna say his name. God damn it!
Who?
It's a running bit we have.
It's a running bit where I have to go back and bleep out. I have to bleep that out every time someone says it on the show.
Who is this guy? I don't even know who it is.
Yeah, I guess we
That's
could
why-
just leave.
That's why it's funny, because no one even knows
Nobody
who he
knows
is.
who he is.
Ben is going through the trouble, because I say his name like 4 or 5 times an episode. And Ben goes through the trouble of
Which is
editing
like,
out his
if
name.
he found out, that would be crazy to him.
Yeah.
He hasn't talked
He's
to us
been
in
out
like
of our
2
lives for 2 years.
What? Yeah,
And he
what
was
do
in
you-
our lives for, I don't know, a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like shouting the N-word from a mountaintop, but you're worried about saying Pat Kent.
What the fuck, dude? Get the fuck out.
Saying the N-word my ass.
I thought that's
Who
what
are
this
we?
show was.
Sam Soiler, what's his name?
Well, he does. Well, let's not get into that. The Jesus joke.
Yes.
This guy goes. And first of all, me and Matt have already been up there saying, fucked up shit. And then he goes up there and he goes, "Do you guys mind if I make an edgy joke? Do you guys care?" And people are like, "Hey," he goes, "Nah, I won't tell it. I won't tell it. It's too fucked up."
Yeah, this is after. Once again, this is after me and Ben have gone up in front of a group of 13 people
And
at a
crushed.
show at a show we drove 3 hours for to perform for free. So we.
I'm so proud of you following your dream out there.
So, anyways, this guy.
First show, I screamed that I was a pedophile a bunch, and everyone got really upset. So
That was after he got an applause break for saying homophobia is not found in nature. And the lady shouts, "Amen." He immediately launches into, I want to get so ripped at the gym that when I'm a pedophile, no one cares.
Yeah, it's a good bit. So wait, what? You on another planet that they didn't like this? What?
Bro, he got this giant applause. A woman, he goes, "Homophobia is not found in nature," or whatever. You know that joke?
Yeah.
And this lady, people are clapping. This literally goes, "Amen." And then he does.
they're all on my side.
He does the tag
Yeah.
about the vulture eating around the rat's penis or whatever.
Yeah.
And they kind of go, "Okay, it's a little weird." And then he goes, "Man, I want to get so ripped that I could molest a kid and no one will care." And people go, "Wait a minute, what the fuck?" Just immediately just turn.
Somebody
All
pulls
the
a
goodwill
fire
I had.
That
alarm.
same lady goes, "Gross."
One woman goes, "Please don't talk about that."
Yeah. Now keep in mind,
an
the applause
audience-
break came at minute 30.
And
Ben was doing 10.
That woman like jumps out the window and then jumps off the side of the building.
Yeah.
Oh, she jumps out the window onto the roof. where
Yeah,
there's
and then
just air
people are like,
conditioning,
"Oh
and then she
God,
keeps running, and then
she's so
jumps.
cut up from all the glass. It's not even safety glass. What a crazy! Oh God, she's still running." And she jumps off the side of the building.
Yeah.
And she screams, "Homophobia is not found in nature."
Yeah.
I was on board until you said you wanted to fuck kids.
Man. How fucked up would it be if someone
Wait, finish
pulled
the
out a
other
gun during your set and killed themselves?
Yeah, what's the Jesus joke?
Oh, the Jesus joke is so he goes, all right, I'll tell the joke.
You know what I would say if someone shot themselves during my set? No heckling. You can put that anywhere.
Guys, let's keep table fire to a minimum.
I've got the microphone. It's my turn to talk.
Where are you from, sir?
He's dead.
What do you do for work?
Oh, not much of a talker, huh?
Oh, now you're quiet?
His face is blown off. Clean off.
People are screaming, running around. Where do you work?
A woman puts a check in just a puddle of blood next to his skull.
Puddle of mud. Sorry.
Great band.
Puddle of blood. And he
This
goes,
coffee's making me sweaty.
I think it might be the lights and your weight.
Oh, your genetics.
Wait.
Topo Chico, baby. Nothing quite like it.
I've heard that shit is really good. The air bubbles are oval instead of spherical.
Wow.
That's what somebody told me.
God damn it. That's the most retarded thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, well, when you're sober, you're kind of retarded.
Well,
I was told that by 2 sober people.
then when you're sober, you become retarded?
No, that Topo Chico or whatever has spherical, non-spherical
Jesus
carbonation.
Christ. What a dumb fucking thing to
There's
say.
no taste to it. It's water. It doesn't even matter.
It tastes better than other soda water. That's what they told me.
Oh, Christ.
They go out of their way to buy it.
So was this Jesus joke?
But yeah, anyways.
Great aside, Matt.
Topo Chico.
You brought it
Terrific
up.
aside.
You fucking brought it up, you asshole.
You brought up the oval thing, you
Hey,
piece of shit.
you
why
brought
don't
up
you
the
shove-
water.
You
I'm
think that's
giving
good
it,
broadcasting?
You shoved
giving
that
a piece of
fucking bottle
knowledge.
up your
People are
ass, you dumb
interested.
fuck.
I'm trying to create a Patreon thing over here.
Well, why
Dude,
don't you
I'm all
create a
fucking sweaty.
Patreon
Why
by
don't
shoving that bottle up your ass?
Yeah. People would pay to see that.
Topo Chico. I'll put some oval bubbles
Say the
in your
goddamn
ass.
Jesus joke. Say is Jesus joke.
Yeah, yeah.
So the... God damn it. I got to bleep that out now.
Sorry.
Do you really just said
You know,
it?
I
How'd you
know-
know it was his joke?
Because
I
he
just said it.
Oh.
You got to bleep it out twice, dumbass.
Yeah, I've never done a podcast where I had to edit stuff that somebody said a lot.
I've done
Especially
your
not-
podcast 3 times, and you've edited stuff out.
I think we got we recorded out of the 3 times that you went on. I think we have 3 hours and 22 minutes, and I think we got a pretty good pretty good stinger.
What's funny is we don't have to edit out fucked up shit we say. We have to edit out people's names. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we're like,
Interesting to nobody. We suck, dude.
this is a good show.
I'm sorry. Hey, will you edit that out?
Hey.
Faking it till you make
Beep
it.
that out.
I'm serious. You really would get a lot of views if you'd shove that Topo Chico bottle up your ass.
All right, I'll do it at the end as a closer.
Well,
No.
hey, do it behind
We're not
the
fucking
pay,
selling out.
the pay curtain. Do it behind the pay curtain.
Paywall.
Oh, behind the paywall on Patreon.
Curtain? Beef curtains?
Curtains are easier to get through. You just kind of walk.
Nobody.
So I'm at the comedy club. I'm screaming that I'm a pedophile on stage. And I walk off and I'm like, oh, they hated me. So weird. Matt goes up. He does whatever. And then...
What's that supposed to mean?
No offense, but I mean, it's not my cup of tea. And then...
Wow.
Well, it's a funny bit.
What?
Tell the Jesus joke. Jesus.
No, so he goes up and he's like, you guys mind if I don't even want to tell it now.
I'll
Yeah.
tell it. So he goes up and
I'll tell it.
no, I will.
I'll do it.
No. So he goes up and he's like, he's like all smiley, one of those guys. The audience likes him because he's likable and not funny. And he goes, now, I want to say this joke, but I'm afraid it might be too edgy. They go, do it. He goes, I don't know if I should. They go, no, come on, do it. And he goes, all right, I'll tell it, but don't be warned that I warned you or whatever. And he says, what was the joke? I only remember the tags.
He goes,
Oh yeah, they say
they say Jesus, they you know the definition of a serial killer
Oh,
is
yeah.
when 3 or more people are killed, right? By the person. So technically, doesn't that make Jesus a serial killer because he killed
no, the guy who killed Jesus is a
is
serial killer.
because he killed the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
And the whole
But
audience
then-
went, oh.
Hold
So
on.
the audience goes, okay.
Hold on.
So then he goes, now some say I took that joke this far. And he puts his arms out like Jesus. And, they go, huh? And then he goes,
nailed it.
Wow. I
you
had
know
a,
that joke we did in 5th grade?
yeah. I had a pastor tell me the joke that why do the ladies love Jesus? Because he was hung like this.
Yeah, it's a street joke.
It's a street joke.
It's
And
classic.
that pastor should be fired.
Well, I had him dedicate my children right on the spot.
Pastor, prisoner, and finisher.
I like the
Or
sound of that.
future.
What?
Not finisher. Past, present, and finish? Good God.
So now that we got all that juvenile stand-up comedy stuff, which is just a phase for all of us out
They
of the
call
way.
me a juvenile because I be about G's.
Damn. Because you'd be riding that pony?
No, that's from
Juvenile.
Tail Feather, right?
My
Genuine
pal.
is pony, dumbass.
You're right.
Dang it. Juvenile.
Do you guys remember peanut butter outside, inside jelly?
Yeah.
You remember that song?
Ice cream paint job.
Yeah, ice cream paint job. Yeah. And then do you remember the That do your chain hang low,
Low,
do a
yeah.
wobble to a throw.
No, I only listen to
good.
Michael W. Smith and Amy Grant.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What about Stephen Curtis Chapman?
Oh, saddle up
I'm
your
diving
horses.
in. I'm going deep. Get on my
Dude,
head. I want to be.
In 6th grade, that "Saddle Up Your Horses" by Stephen Curtis Chapman was our theme
What
song.
is that song?
Saddle up your horses, we got a trail to blaze.
Oh, yeah.
On a wild blue yonder of God's amazing grace. And they played it every fucking morning, and it's a great.
Do you know
song.
that song? There's 2 songs I want to ask you about. The first one is the cartoon. What if cartoons could praise Jesus? Do you know that song? The cartoon
No.
song. It's this guy doing. He goes.
We need to vape
The,
for
the
this
song
one.
lyrics are, I was thinking the other day, what if cartoons got saved? They'd start singing praise in a whole new way. And then he goes through all popular cartoons. He's like, Scooby-Doo would be like, rah-rah-roo-rah. They're so funny, dude. The Flintstones would be yabba dabba doo ya. It's just all takes
Right.
on hallelujah. Incredible song.
One of the first jokes I ever wrote was, you go to these Mexican food restaurants, and sure, they got a Diablo burrito. I walk up to the front, I said, "Hey, can I get a Christ sandwich?" And the guy looked at me like I was nuts. We got to really put God back in school, folks.
That's funny you say that because my sister texted me today and she goes, "Hey, have you ever heard of this guy, John Christ?" And I said, "No." She goes, "He's a Christian comedian." And she goes, "I don't know if it's me being a mom, but I
Yeah.
think he's very funny." And then she sent me a screenshot of one of his jokes. And the joke is, deviled eggs on Easter? Absolutely not.
Holy fuck. Can I do one of the jokes you used to do in church when you were a stand-up comedian in church?
Yeah, and I'll correct you.
Okay.
It's the best part about Ben doing your bits.
You go, guys, I'm sold out for the Lord. All right. I believe every word of the Bible. Every word of it. Praise man, hallelujah.
Noah's Ark, yes. Virgin birth, of course. It's a basic tenet of the scriptures. I'm behind it. He said Noah. They said Moses hit the rock and water came out, and I say praise the Lord. But I'll tell you something. I struggle in my faith sometimes, and it's one particular passage. And that's when they said, Adam and Eve ate of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. And they realized that they were naked, and they covered their shame with fig leaves? Really? Fig leaves? You're in paradise. All paradise. The Lord has created paradise for you. You got banana leaves to choose from. I mean, I'm sure there was a softer leaf, and they're telling me fig leaves? I don't know if I believe in Christ anymore, folks. I'm struggling with my faith, and I appreciate the prayers.
The itchiest of all leaves.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Kevin's
Do you have a
opener, too.
10-minute church set?
I have an hour church set.
I want so bad. If we ever do a show that you don't care about, will you go up and do Kevin?
I've
the
had him
church
do
comedian?
it.
Yeah,
I've had
for
him
sure.
do it. He
Dude,
remembers
that
his whole
sounds
set.
so fucking
It's
funny.
really
It's
funny.
I would lose my mind.
I had him do it at a mic once, and it bombed so
Of
bad.
course it did.
But he did no setup. He just launched into the bit.
Yeah, you can't sell it at all. That's so funny.
That was the problem with it, because I was like, I wanted to be able to set it up, but then I don't know. There's
Just do it, but people will catch on.
the thing about my church stuff is like I'll start to do my church stuff, and like I used to have this joke that I considered innocent, which was like, you know the story of Sodom and Gomorrah, right?
Yeah.
Well, Sodom.
That's where my dad's from.
Great guy, very generous.
Very gay.
But Sodom, of course now we got sodomy, right?
What's his name?
Everybody knows about sodomy. The legend of Sodom lives on, and the name
Right.
sodomy. But Gomorrah, they gotta really have some sour grapes over the whole situation, isn't it? Nobody's talking about Gomorrah me.
It's
like
such a good bit.
Yeah, dude. I would
It's
ki- I would
really like
kill
the
to see
peak
that.
of
It's
comedy.
bad.
I don't want to see anything else
Yeah.
other than that.
Yeah.
He would go up there and be like,
No, but that
you go
one, when I would do that bit, because it would be now, I would want to get a laugh so bad that I would describe God burning down Sodom and Gomorrah, and just like describing burn victims and then making them gay, and just to like try to paint the picture. And then Lot's wife, she gets far away, you know. And they say that she looked back and God turned her into a pillar of salt.
Yeah.
And you know, maybe she heard an explosion, maybe some, you know, one of the wine crates caught. She looked back, God turns her into salt. But I don't know. I don't think so, because I know human nature. I know God's trying to paint a picture and teach us a lesson, because I think what happened was is she took her breath a little bit and she looked back and she thought, I'm really gonna miss all that sodomy. And then God turned her into a pillar of salt. Because she looked back on her sin, you know.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't know if that's what the underlying text of the Bible is trying to say. You guys ever read Ezekiel 23, 30?
Oh, more of a First Thessalonians crowd, huh?
No, it says she lusted after her.
Wouldn't you used to go up? You'd be like, guys, give it up for the pastor. He's great. He's really a man of God, smart guy. I will say he does like NSYNC though, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I
would
don't know
say
too much about him. I don't know.
He tells you that Jesus died for your sins and you accept Christ in your heart, and then he tells you he's an NSYNC fan, and I question his faith a little bit.
Dude, pastors
so
used to
funny,
do that
dude.
where they're like, I like to think everybody in here is going to heaven. You know, I like to think that, but there are some UT fans in here. Okay, no, I'm just kidding.
Right, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Bro, it's so easy to get a laugh in
Hey,
church.
wreck them, though. Go
Yeah.
Red Raiders. Dude, he's like leveling the place.
Yeah. People are going nuts.
Falling out of their pews, coughing up their communion.
Isn't it funny that they get those laughs and then launch into a sermon? And the people are like,
Yeah.
wow, they all start falling asleep.
Dude, I have.
Oh, did you see Nanette? Kevin, take it away.
One time my teacher goes, do you guys ever think about how you always nod off in church and then as soon as you leave, you're awake again? It's
No.
like, yeah, because church is fucking boring. What are you talking
you
about?
stupid whore.
It's a guy talking about
you
bullshit.
dumb bitch.
No, it's a guy.
Oh.
I thought it was a woman.
Well, then that's fine.
What a smart guy. I
yeah,
think it's a
sounds
good point.
brilliant mind. I didn't realize it was a
Yeah.
man.
His wife probably is, though.
Did I ever tell you about the doctor that actually?
Do you want to redact that?
Yeah.
Matt fucked up on the last episode, and he claimed that a paid regular at the Comedy Store stole one of his bits.
Oh,
I found out that he's been doing. Someone told me that he's been doing that bit for like 4 years. I stole it from him. Isn't that funny,
You stole
dude?
it from him. You stole
That is really funny.
Yeah. I've been telling people too. I'm like, yeah, that fucking guy stole my
Yeah,
bit.
You've been getting
indignant.
drunk
You're
and talking
Yeah.
shit at the store.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna go up to him and say something.
Yeah. Justice, man. Justice for the comics.
To be fair, they're both really bad bits.
well, sure.
That fucking asshole stole my horrible joke.
My joke that never works that I haven't done.
Well, now that we got all that out of the way, all the juvenile stuff.
Ben, I know that this is a silly, funny podcast, but you had a revelation that that people don't like you talking about having sex with kids this last week.
I have found that it makes people very upset when they think about kids getting sucked and fucked. And that was sort of, I was on stage and I was screaming at the audience that I was a pedophile, and everybody was making this face. Like they weren't offended, they were just really grossed out. And for me, this was kind of like kind of a moment of clarity for me. I was like, oh, people don't want to think about kids getting banged and boned,
Banged.
fingered.
Did you tell Kevin what the guy outside the palace said to us?
the black guy?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
So we walk. It's this guy. It's 12 people at the show. It's a table of young.
I keep forgetting how sparse the crowd
Oh
was.
yeah, it's a table of
yeah.
young gay guys, a older couple right in the middle, and then a birthday party on the right of one of the waitresses who works there who was just drunk and chatty.
They
the
had,
lady
like,
who screamed at
they had
him.
100 cupcakes on the
100
table.
cupcakes.
It was ridiculous.
3 people at the table.
It was so sad, actually.
The blonde lady ate 98 of them. She was a fucking monster.
Oh, shit.
All right, come on.
Kevin almost broke his vape.
God forbid.
We
So-
do have insurance on the show if you need me to get that
So-
covered.
Thank you.
So me and Ben go up and do our sets,
Yeah.
and
Well,
outside.
some say we haven't started, but
Yeah. What's his name? And so we
What'd I say?
we're walking in
Watch
after
your
the
mouth.
show, and this guy's out there smoking, and he goes, "Hey guys," he goes, "It was funny." He goes, I think you guys should do less gay shit.
He's like smoking a cigarette. He's like,
yeah.
way too much gay
Dude,
shit.
he goes, ladies love it, but it makes me uncomfortable.
Dude, me
Right?
and Ben did this show in like fucking downtown somewhere. It was nowhere, and everybody in the crowd was like, we got kind of warned that like people go there to buy Coke and like do Coke, and it's like nobody's there to actually watch comedy.
This is
There's
in
a-
Reseda.
Reseda, yeah.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a pool table, and everybody's
Why do
just
they call
like,
it a pool table?
You can't swim in it. They go, hey, you want to play pool? I go, okay. I'm start putting on my swim trunks. They go,
Yeah.
no, you can't.
No, this is a pool table. I say, all right, bring me some dinner. They say, well, you can't eat off of it. You go, what's the fucking point?
yeah. No, I asked a pool table salesman one time. I said, "What's this stuff on the top?" He says, "Felt." I said, "Felt. I barely know it."
Well, watch your mouth. But
Thank you. That's what she said.
So you want to do an 8-ball? I said, do an 8-ball. That better be the last ball.
Yeah, that's right. I said, "Not before I get the rest of the stripes."
the guy goes, hey, you want to play pool? He pulls out these big sticks. I'm like, hey, come on, buddy. I just met you.
Marco.
Just gonna say that.
Marco, homo.
All right, I'm out.
What?
What was the story?
Yeah.
Ever seen this
Oh,
story?
so Ben goes up there and he goes,
Oh, well,
"I'm gay."
well, you didn't set it up.
No.
It's a bunch of cholos in
We
a
said
bar
Ben goes up there.
in Reseda.
I think
It's a bunch of cholos at a bar in Reseda. Everybody's bombing.
Yeah, you
Everyone's bombing. I go up there. Kevin, take it away.
No. I do. You remember better than I would. I'm a huge stoner.
I screamed that I was gay for literally 12 minutes.
And the guy's like, "Man,
did
that's
your act
fucked
4
up, man.
times?
That's fucked up, man. That's fucking funny though, man. That gay shit's funny, man."
At first I go, I'm gay. They go, man. I go, no. I don't have, I have sex with women. But I'm telling you, I'm a fucking gay guy.
It was so absurd
Like,
and
It
ridiculous.
was crazy. I was talking about fucking men in the ass. I was like, I'm not. I was like, I'm not gay, but I love fucking men in the ass. And they go, one guy's playing pool. He looks up. He goes, that's actually pretty funny, man.
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
Well, it was just like, it was so funny
Norm did a
because
better version of the bit later on Conan that year.
Oh, you told me he stole it from you.
No, you're thinking of.
Oh yeah.
no, but you like I
bleep
just
out him.
I liked it because you recognized that like everybody in there was probably kind of homophobic.
Yeah,
You know?
and they were screaming, "Do jokes about Coke, man. We're on Coke."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it
Nah,
was-
I'm more of a Pepsi guy.
Oh, that would have done pretty bad, actually.
Yeah, I think so. But we did, however, use the palace for a good networking opportunity with the guys from the show before us, right?
Oh, very good.
Matt pissed off the headliner and the feature all within a 5-minute span.
Who was it?
On completely on accident. He pissed both of them off.
So they had like a sold out show.
They were destroying it.
And this guy, the headliner, selling merch. Just 2 young, good-looking guys.
And you guys are about to do it. Is
Man.
this before or after?
No, we already bombed our set really.
They did the main room first show. We did the side room first show, and then second show we were in the main room. So they just
Okay.
did one show in the main room, packed.
Okay. The 8:30 show.
So Ben is like taking a big shit or whatever he does, and I'm sitting in the lobby.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty bad about comedy, and
I'm sitting in a booth. Yeah, we
Yeah.
just did a show for 12 people in Bond.
Yeah.
we drove 3 hours.
Yeah.
It was bad.
We ate real shitty Chinese food.
Did you bomb?
We were 30 minutes late to the
No,
show.
but it wasn't like good.
Yeah.
So I'm just sitting there. I'm just like watching these guys sell merch and talk to girls and stuff.
They're selling tons of merch.
And hats. And the feature guy looks in my direction and he like waves, and I just assumed it was someone behind me, so I just kind of like looked away or whatever. And then he walks up and he goes, "Hey man," I was like, "Hey." He goes, "You work at the store, right?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh yeah, I'm Michael." And I was like, "Michael who?" I could say his name, right? Yeah, because I'm the asshole. He goes,
Richards?
Michael Blaustein. And I go, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know who you are."
Right.
And he goes, "Oh, okay, man." And it turns around and walks away. And as he's walking away, I was like, "Oh shit, I look like an asshole." I go, "Hey, I was the first show," and he just didn't. He just kept walking. I was like, "God damn it, dude." So then, we were out in the parking lot, like I don't know, 5-10 minutes later, and the headliner guy comes out, and he's like talking to people, and then he sees me, he shakes my hand, he goes, "Hey man, you look familiar." And I go, "Oh shit, here we go again." And I was like, "Oh, I'm in LA." And he goes, "Oh, have you ever done Fourth Wall or whatever he said?"
Yeah.
And I go, "No, I think I've only done that like once. It was a long time ago. I go, but I work at that comedy store. He goes, oh, nice. Like I was bragging. I was like, no, I'm trying to fucking connect with you guys.
And you just turned around and
then
walked
the
away.
two of them walked away together. And
Well, I
was like,
happen to
"God
live at
damn it,
Fourth
dude.
Wall, so
I'm such a fucking asshole.
that sucks.
They hated him.
It's funny though. And I wasn't even trying to be. Like I often try to be an asshole.
Yeah, that's the worst. Yeah, especially if it's like the headliner or somebody. I don't know. I always say dumb shit, dude. The guy who Zach Miller, at
Sex, drugs, and jokes.
yeah, who's I really enjoy his set, and but he afterwards was saying, like on stage he was talking about how he had a traditional Jewish bris for his son, and he was like, it's like traditional, and
It's like a quinceañera or whatever.
well, like a bris when you snip the foreskin when you circumcise it. And I, being a good Christian boy, I want to know how Jesus grew up, you know. So I understand what a traditional Jewish bris is. And a moil was the guy that cuts the foreskin off. He cuts it off, and then it's in the book for traditional that the moil would suck the dark blood off of the wound with his mouth until it comes clean blood, and then you're good. So I know this as a guy who's like, you know, and so he's going, we have traditional. So I'm outside. I go, so did the moil suck your baby's dick? And he was like, what the fuck? And I immediately was, because, you know,
That's
I'm
like shit he would say though.
yes. And I'm trying to kind of be funny and
Yeah.
also use like the knowledge of something. He's standing there with two other people that were there, who I believe were Jewish, and so he like looked at them as like an authority. Like, is that true? Is he making this shit up? And he's like, I never heard of that. And I was like,
Now you're just a
I'm
creep.
like, what the hell? I know that this is true. He's like, I'm like, I swear it's before you punch me in the mouth. Could you just at least do a Google search? And he was
Well,
he's like, oh, I mean, no, dude, it's fine.
the hard part of that is trying to get a baby to have a boner. Is it funny that they just wrote molestation into the laws?
Yeah,
Like, well, we're not molesting children.
it's medical.
Yeah, it's procedure.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are both circumcised, right?
Yeah.
Which one's that again?
Where it looks better or whatever. I can't watch porn if at least one of the dicks is uncircumcised.
Really?
If they both are uncircumcised, perfect. I mean, if they're
Wait, why are there two?
to what?
Well, I think that could be the end of the show right there.
No, I just stopped watching porn because you know how you're jerking off and the camera will cut and you never know where it's going to cut to. So a lot of the times right when I come, it'll cut to the guys kissing. I'm like, I'm not gay. I just want to see sex.
Yeah. Hardcore.
Is that a good joke?
I don't think so because Ben's laughing so hard.
Oh yeah. We should go up to each other and tell each other a joke that we want to do, and
Yeah.
if we don't laugh at it, we should
do
tell
it.
it. Yeah,
That's funny.
That's actually not a bad idea at all.
it's not bad at all.
I had a riff that I think you would have liked.
Yeah.
It was about you having sex with like a whale's blowhole,
Yeah.
and then it comes up to surface and it blows you out, and you're just in the air above the ocean, like ah. And then you come back down. Just a funny visual.
Wait, is that a well blowing cum? It blows cum out of its head. It's
Well,
so horny.
your cum comes with it, but it's mostly water because it's how they breathe.
Okay, so it's like they breathe by blowing cum out of their head. Like we inhale oxygen, exhale CO2. They inhale cum and exhale cum.
I can see you like trying to be retarded. Like I can see you. I can see you like metaphorically like going back in time and like trying to smash your own head as a child, so you can pretend to not. Wait, so
That's Jonah and the whale.
whale's mouth is so like fuck.
That is
laugh
what you
at
do.
that
That is what you
shit.
do, dog.
That's
That's what
not
you
what
do.
I do.
Dude, that's what you do.
You like
All
put your
right.
dick
What
in,
else you got
like,
written
the
down?
whale's ass?
Do you actually want to know?
Why are the R's all backwards?
Because I love corn.
Oh, the other song I wanted to ask you about
Were they
is
just retarded and they couldn't spell?
the Newsboys song about breakfast in hell.
Oh, in hell?
Yeah, where they go, when the toast is burned and all the milk has turned and Captain Crunch is waving farewell, When the big one finds you, may the song remind you that they don't serve breakfast in hell.
Jeez.
The point of the song is be a Christian, otherwise you don't get
Wait.
breakfast.
Is that my
I'm like,
father's
how do you have
house?
that memorized? And then you take off your shirt and turn around. It's just tattooed all down your back.
Did you ever listen to Audio Adrenaline?
my favorite band growing up?
Yeah.
They did a they did a farewell tour because the lead singer, like, his voice got all fucked up from being a rock and roll fucking
Yeah.
star.
Big house, dude.
But they wanted fans to send in like letters to the band, and I wrote one.
What'd you
So I think
write?
it's in their book. Just about like I felt like because they started as like young guys doing fucking punk rock and shit, and kind of grew into a worship band.
Yeah.
And I felt like my spiritual journey like aligned with it. Like I matured spiritually with them. So I wrote them
Dude,
about
being a
that.
Christian is so fucking lame. It's so lame, dude.
it's-
when you're a kid, you have no direction.
It makes you feel grown up though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you're 15 and I wrote like a testimony or whatever. I don't know. I said
I'm
like
reading.
that.
I'm reading. You're reading
But
it.
I like read it in front of my school. I'm like,
Testimony.
my parents are divorced and life's been really tough, but God, He's got me through everything.
No,
You feel like you're fucking
Yeah, you're right.
an
No,
adult.
there's something earnest and like sort of noble about it. Like you're really so transparent about how desperate you are for your higher calling that
Yeah.
you feel in life.
Dude, my
and
buddy
you're reaching
Scott-
for
and
more.
it gives you an answer to that.
Right. It fills that hole.
It's
My-
insane though, man.
My buddy Scotty, who was like my best friend in college.
Scotty does it. No, that feel happy. Do it in my van every Sunday.
He didn't know
know
me in
some-
high school.
Yeah,
but-
where he gets fucked in his car.
Yeah.
but we
It's a story.
we went to the same high school and
What?
he he told me one time, he's like, dude, I can't, it's weird that we're friends because in high school, just based on the pictures of you in the yearbook, I just thought you were like praying all the time. Because every year there would be prayer around the flagpole and there would be a picture of me praying every year.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Around the fag pole, and you're praying for it to go up your ass.
the
Fucking-
maypole, more like the
Dude, we're talking about real shit, and then you say stuff like that. We're talking about praying around the flagpole. Do not disrespect our flag. God is so good. God. What was your favorite church song?
Is this comedy? Is this is humor? Hey, Emma.
Hey, would you hold my hat?
Hey, Emma. Emma, save me.
I think
hey.
I'm dead.
You're welcome, Debbie Booby. I assume.
Did I just suck Kevin's dick and bomb?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Leave that in for sure. That should be the promo for the next episode.
Your old
This is me
tricks.
sucking Kevin's dick.
Yeah.
And then me going, Emma. Emma.
Trying desperately to get out of the bit.
Ben, can I tell you something?
Move your hat up. You're hiding your face. Oh, never mind. Put it back. Put it back.
I'm excited about your new comedy revelation.
It's not going to change anything.
And
I wrote 2 clean jokes.
Do them.
You actually want to hear them?
Yeah.
I think they're actually kind of bad.
Let's see.
So, I think one's about dish soap. Do you want me to get them and read them?
You told me you wanted to write a joke about dish soap. And then you actually did.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty funny.
All right, do it.
Well, let's see if I can remember it.
It's where you ask the crowd what color their dish soap is.
Well, I just say I can tell a lot about a person based on the color of their dish soap. And then I go through like green, purple,
Do it.
orange.
What do they mean?
I mean, I just wrote it down yesterday. I'd have to remember it.
Anytime I write a joke down, it's always really, really bad unless I like come up with something else after the fact. So if you want, if you read one of yours, I'll read one of mine.
Okay, let me think of one. I think I wrote one where I'm like, yeah, my body really went to shit after my grandma died. She was my personal trainer. She used to just wake up 6 a.m., head to Grams, and just start opening jars. You know? And Emma just
Sleeping
sighed.
dog
Your
hates
dog
it.
is sighing loudly.
I think I say something like that. I don't know. I probably wrote something way better than that.
I doubt it. Or what?
I can't really remember the dish soap one. This episode is now completely unwatchable.
Here,
at this point.
I got a joke.
Okay, go ahead, Kevin.
Coffee is great. It keeps you awake, and it's a natural laxative, which is great because pooping the bed is rarely acceptable. Unless you've recently eaten a bed, then you better pass that thing ASAP.
I think I should just cut the episode where I'm sucking Kevin's dick.
Can I say the last joke I wrote?
Yeah.
Ask me how much I eat every day.
How much do you eat every day?
Well, in the morning I wake up and I start with too much.
I used to pee in a bucket on the side of my house so that eventually I could pour it on my gross neighbor. My dad found it and told me that he thought I was gross.
Is that real?
From then on, I was convinced my dad was going to pour a bucket of pee on me.
Why'd you pour a bucket of pee on your neighbor?
Well, because he would brag about like fucking his cousin, and like he told us that he drilled a hole in his mattress, and he was like boning his mattress.
So why don't you like him?
He's
Sounds
just
like the coolest fucking kid on the block.
He was gross. He was like 4 or 5 years older than us, and he like gave us as like young kids. He gave us like a big
He's trying to be cool.
trunk of like pornography.
Hell yeah.
And I saw some 16th century porn that I'll tell you really popped my corset off. You know.
One time, my next door neighbor, who was the only atheist in our community, who I have a joke about. One time
loser.
I was chasing his kids around while wearing a dress, and he pulled me aside and he spanked me.
How old were you?
23.
Wow.
So you were in first grade.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did 16th century porn look like?
It was. I mean, they were just dressed up to be, but it was like, oh, doll, like put your Devonshire in my fanny.
You know what sucks about
I like
16th
that.
century porn though is that men played the women.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Monty Python did a short stint of porn where they all played women.
Is that true?
Yeah. It's not true.
So 16th century porn. So it's like
I
Are
went in my
people-
backyard. I pulled it out on my VCR, and in regret of my sin of just masturbating to this, I took the tape in my backyard and I just chucked it over the back fence into my neighbor's yard.
really,
Yeah.
and then you hear it hit an old man
Yeah. You're welcome.
into the trash cans.
Shakespeare sounds like a mad Indian.
How about Shakes Queers? It's about a guy that writes
All right.
plays about how he beats.
Yeah, you should cut it where you suck Kevin's dick.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. Oh, since you're cutting stuff out,
What's the last thing you have written down?
Wait, what'd you want me to cut out?
Dave Coulier's catchphrase.
so my buddy, we went camping, and we like took this one guy who's like kind of autistic, and he said he's like, what do you guys usually do when you go camping? And my buddy JP was like, oh, we just usually just sit around and call each other gay.
Yeah.
And he's like, what do you mean? And so he goes, do the thing where you're convinced that that everyone's gay. And so then I said, well, Dave, here's the question: would you rather have hot cum in your ass or hot cum in your mouth?
Yeah.
And I'll pass the question on to you boys.
Come in my mouth. Can't even taste it when it's in your ass.
You want hot cum in your mouth? What are you, fucking gay?
I think I'd rather have it in my ass.
You want hot cum in your ass?
Well, we had to choose one.
What do you
That's
want, both in your ass and your mouth? Jesus,
oh man, I can only
Ben.
pick one.
Yeah, there you go.
Man,
The answer. The last thing I've written here is
We should go camping. That'd be fun.
I would
I'm
love
going
to go
in 2
camping.
weeks. You guys can't come. It's with my family.
oh yeah. What Boy Scout
The
troop are you going with?
The Manson
No, it's with my
family.
family, I said.
Oh. What Boy Scout troop are they in? Pedophile.
The one that's caught in the cave. Do they get the rest of those kids out?
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel like if you, I don't
Boring.
know. What are your parents like when you go camping?
I've never been camping with them.
Does your dad like make you punch a
Well,
cactus
my dad's not going.
and like not cry about it when you punch?
My dad is not going camping. I have been camping with my dad when I was young. He called me a pussy because my feet hurt.
Well,
Sounds about right.
Yep. That's how you raise a good boy.
I was good at Foursquare though. Remember Foursquare?
I remember Foursquare.
Dude, in middle school, me and a group of kids, we were called. We used to play Foursquare every recess, and we had like a hierarchy. And some people called us Foursquare losers, so we called ourselves the Foursquare losers.
I used to.
Nice, dude.
I was the king, though, dude.
You look like Mikey from Recess.
Yeah, and I was the fucking king of the Foursquare losers.
dude.
Did you hear about?
Deanne was my queen. Her name was Deanne.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that PE
One
teacher?
square for each brain cell.
That PE teacher, he got he got in trouble for messing with kids.
Who did?
This guy, this PE teacher,
For molesting kids?
Yeah, he said he was just. He said it wasn't his fault. He was confused because he gets Foursquare and foreplay mixed up.
Oh. I bet that will hold up in court.
I used to be.
Speaking of which,
I used to
Elon
be in
Musk.
before we move on from these puns, I used to be in a band with 3 other guys. We play hand drums. We call the Foreskins.
Every time before I have sex with all my male partners, we go shirts or skins.
What do you usually choose?
Oh, I mean, usually, if I have to put my shirt back on, I will, but
I prefer to have sex with my shirt on, but it's only because I'm self-conscious about my big fat body.
Yeah.
Is that why?
I like to before I have sex, I like to have my wife inspect all of my skin tags because it makes me feel really good.
Yeah.
It turns me on.
Inspect. She just looks at them.
Yeah, she looks for irregularities around my moles.
You think?
Do you have a lot of skin tags?
I
You
mean,
look like a guy with a lot of skin tags. No offense.
it's just because.
Yeah, no offense.
It's my.
You
It's
look like a guy with a fucking lot of skin tags, though.
It's my joke.
You didn't mean
my
offense
joke
by that.
writing.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
you look
no
like a
offense.
guy who would have fucking gross ass skin tags all over your body.
Well,
Weird,
it's just-
gross
offense.
moles.
Yeah.
Scars. That smell. Scars that smell.
Smell like shit. No
I'm just.
offense.
I'm just such a
No,
great.
literally no offense. You just look like that guy.
Yeah.
I'm just such a
I'm
great.
sure you're not.
I'm a great joke writer. Even my body has tags. And my bitch loves melanoma too, so that's the other thing.
Ooh, have you ever had a
Watermelon melanoma. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
melanoma sounds?
All right.
What?
Just edit out the at the end.
Why? It's not racist.
Why? Why do you think that we think
Because
it's
anyone
racist?
can make that noise, whether it's a black person or a white person doing an impression of a black person.
Or there's no other people, just black and white.
Well, I've heard a Chinese guy do it. I'm trying to do it with R's. See, now it's offensive to all of them. So
Yeah.
then they can't, make it about them.
Hey, you singled me out. No, I didn't.
I
What's the last thing you ever written down?
Russia and Trump. What's
Oh,
up with
good God, dude.
What's up with that?
Wait, can I do mine? real
Russia and
quick?
Trump, what's up with that?
This presidency has got me feeling pretty fruity. You know, I've been thinking I want to impeach the orange.
Hmm.
I like it.
You know, there's a lot of talk about Trump, being able to make peace with Russia. But I got to be honest, folks. I think he's kind of Putin us on.
Well, I guess I can cross that one off the list now. That's all I did have. I did have one thing. It is funny that Elon Musk hasn't intervened in any world event until he's like, wait, 12 Thai boys are trapped in a hole? I'll be right there. It would be funny, too, if all 12 Thai boys walked out of the hole and then Kevin Spacey just, like, emerges from behind all of them and just, like, wipes his mouth. It's like, they did great. I was just by chance, I was stuck in the hole with them.
What do you think your show description is going to be like for this show?
Oh, no, fuck off, Kevin. It's into the show.
No, not yet.
Ben,
I still have another bit.
don't go.
I actually know that the title's going to be Episode 9, Church Comedian Kevin Tienken. That's the title.
I don't know about you folks, but I'm sold out for the Lord.
I hear you, brother. Amen.
Now, if anything you've heard here tonight, I'm speaking to you, the viewer at home.
Mm-hmm.
If you've heard anything and you feel pain, you see pain in the eyes of these young men, the changes in their lives.
Bless them, Lord.
And you know what they gone through and where they're going and where they've been. You know, your past does not depict your future. I want you to put your hand on the television, on your screen right now. And I will pray, whatever your ailment is, be
Amen,
healed.
brother.
You are no longer a sin. You are no longer a slave to your sin. And you can be whoever you want. Now, Ben Avery has said some offensive things in race.
I have been racist, Lord. I have been sexist.
And Ben,
Lord, I've been homophobic.
I ask you not only to repent to your God, but to the viewers. Do you believe you've done
Lord,
wrong?
I've sinned. Oh, Lord, I've sinned.
Now the Bible tells you just because you're forgiven for sin, do you continue on
Lord, I've sinned.
sinning? Now that sounds like a little new age stuff. Now let's take it easy. all
Lord,
right?
I am a pedophile.
Okay. and now-
Lord, I have molested many children. I'm sorry.
now this seems.
Lord, please forgive me. I have molested many young boys and young girls.
Well, now I didn't think we were going to have any Catholics here tonight, but God bless.
Lord, I am a pedophile.
It always comes back to pedophilia, folks. It always comes
Lord,
back.
I've sinned. I am a pedophile. Please forgive me, Lord.
I'm going to call the authority after I cast out the demon out of this
Actually-
tall freak.
Pedophilia is not a sin. You're actually born that way.
It's
I think it's a good way to end.